Virginia Company. I've listened to that, Andrew, I'd say 10 times this morning. And that is arguably the worst Disney song. Does that make me a white nationalist?
We need to start the
opening. I've started.
What? No.
I've started.
That can't be the start.
I think that Virginia Company might be the worst Disney song, but Pocahontas is the opening song for Pocahontas.
Hello.
Where all the white men.
To Trusty
Hogs, a podcast where I, Helen Bauer, and you,
Catherine Bohart.
Mary Joseph Bohart.
No, not even close.
Talk about ourselves, and then we solve your problems, and then we banter some more about Virginia Company, the opening song
specifically
for the Disney animated film.
Hello, welcome to TrustyHogs, episode what, Andrew?
33.
33.
Sorry,
Episode 33. Oh, I'm 33. And today our guest is, I know, and today I'm so old. Today our guest is
disgusting.
Michelle de Swarte. We're so excited.
I love Michelle de Swarte.
She's like an actress, model, comedian. I assume she's a model.
I knew her from The Duchess, like Catherine Ryan's best friend, by the way. I heard someone refer to Catherine Ryan yesterday as Kitty Ryan. Couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. I was like,
absolutely not.
Who?
That's like when people call me Kathy without my permission.
But you're such a Kathy.
But I'm not a Kathy.
If you weren't doing comedy, you'd be a Kathy.
How dare you?
Sure, you know Katty.
Why no hate? Absolutely.
No.
Thank
Don't
you,
you
Andrew.
think?
Absolutely not. I'm a full name Catherine.
She is
I've
Catty,
never.
but she's a Catherine.
Nobody else calls me anything shortened except my father, who calls me Kate, and that's allowed.
Okay, Kathy, let's start the show.
Through the fog, step forth the trusty hogs. Yeah, you're gonna give them your problems and they will solve them, or maybe they won't, and that's your problem. They'll have guests and Andrew White on the tech. Oh, it's Helen and Catherine as the trusty hogs. Trust the trusty hogs, or maybe not.
Never again. Never again.
Sorry, I've had a lot of chalky porridge. I'm back on it this morning.
That's unless you want me to start calling you Hells.
That's absolutely fine.
I hate it.
What's wrong with Hell?
Hell's
bells. Hell's bells.
Okay, hello. Welcome. Helen, we have so much to talk about. It's crazy. I've been on tour. I brought Andrew to do tour support for some of my trip.
Okay, so I vaguely know about this. Do you want to tell me what Andrew does in the morning?
Well, it's crazy. First of all, a couple things. He was like,
sorry. I think the baby boy wants to advocate for himself.
oh.
Please.
No, I want to hear what I should. I don't know. I need to hear what you.
We're on the same speed in a lot of ways. It's great, right? We both love to do
Yeah.
admin during the day. We're happy to sit in a coffee shop all day and not talk, but like nod and smile when we choose biscuits.
You're a fun duo.
We're such a fun gang.
Lots
We
of
got a lot of admin done. He's so like he's so on time. He's so professional. He's like such a helper. But oh my god, in the mornings, the man doesn't wish to be spoken to, which I respect.
Yeah,
I also
respect
respect. But then, like his buffet choices are all over the shop. He had a savoury round, fine, mixed with pastries. So it did seem like he was doing like a little bit of sweet. Fine.
Fine, I'm absolutely fine.
Yeah,
with it.
yeah,
I also
yeah,
like
yeah.
a savoury croissant, so I don't really mind mixing the genres.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thank you.
He goes and gets a load of fruit, doesn't eat it.
Yeah, I do that
I
all
take
the
fruit
time.
with me for the day.
Did you eat it during the day, Andrew?
I did, yeah.
I didn't see that.
My hero.
Secret eating the fruit. Then he went and made a waffle. Of course you do. There's a waffle maker.
Yeah.
Of course you're going to.
Wait, what? Where are you touring that you got access to a waffle maker?
Oh, it was what was it?
Hampton by Hilton.
Hampton by Hilton.
Which city?
Leeds.
I need to book my accommodation for my
we
tour.
really did balance though, because the next night we stayed in an Ibis budget. Did you know there's a worse version of Ibis?
Yeah, I do.
I just assumed Ibis budget was the name of Ibis.
No, Ibis budget is fucking legendary as far as I'm concerned.
It's bad.
It's a car park. You sleep in a car park.
It's really
It's
bad.
incredible.
I didn't know there was a worse version of Ibis, and oh boy, I stayed in an Ibis Styles in Liverpool, which is a bit fun, bit funky.
Wait, there's a version of Ibis called Ibis Style?
Yeah, so it was like all Beatles themed, or at least my floor was. Fine, I can get on board with that. They're like going kitschy. That's cool, cute.
Shut up.
But no, it was real bad. No loo, just a wet room sort of situation. Anyway, the back to his breakfast choices.
Yeah.
So he makes this waffle.
Yeah.
Right, fine, gorgeous. What did you put on your waffle, Andrew?
Lots of chocolate sauce and like, sprinkles and marshmallows.
Fucking
Marshmallows.
sick. Yeah,
Marshmallows in the morning.
Healthy sugars for the day.
Thank you.
Then he proceeds to eat how much of it, Andrew? Less than half.
I mean, I'd say
Oh, you got overexcited.
Than half.
45%,
Less
almost.
than half.
45%,
No,
you said.
if you're going marshmallows in the morning, you better fucking double down and eat that shit.
Oh my God, this is peer pressure, Catherine.
Yeah.
Andrew, I totally get this. I feel like when I'm at a breakfast buffet and I'm not in the mode of it, like I have to do like 3 on the trot to be in sync with the breakfast buffet.
Okay.
I think what happened is you got overexcited, bless your cotton socks, and instead of having love and support from across the table, because what you should have done in that moment is go, don't worry, baby boy Andrew, I've got you, and join in with the marshmallows.
I'm
and
allergic to
sauce.
gluten.
What? There's not gluten in marshmallows.
Also, to be fair, the night before I'd gotten drunk and eaten Dominoes, so I didn't have a leg to stand on.
What's
but
that, Dominoes?
stuffed crust.
You guys
It
have
was
just
really
been
great.
pigging out on tour. Is that what you've been doing?
Oh yeah, because all we did. It's all,
Yeah.
yeah, it was a really great time. We went. Oh my god, we went to this gorgeous place in Leeds. Was it Leeds? No. It was Sheffield.
Sheffield was the capital.
Marmaduke's.
Yeah, Marmaduke's.
Because it was on Nish Kumar's Instagram when he was touring there, and I was like,
Uh-huh.
"Looks nice." Went to Marmaduke's. They gave us a free cake, and it was such good food. I had a potato pie with potato salad. Yes, please.
Stop it.
No, it was great. It was so good. And also, they were like, "Oh, we don't really have a table down here. Would you like to sit in our coffee room or tea room?" We went upstairs. It was just a like benched room for 2 with tables, and we got to work there for 4 hours, and we just got so much. We plowed through our admin while we
It
ate
was
these-
amazing. We got to sit and work there for 4 hours. You've got no idea how great it was. Doesn't Sheffield have more going on than admin in a tea room?
We had work to do. How do you think this podcast gets to
We
run?
went to
I
the
don't
super-
know.
we
I
went to the
figured that
Superdrug
like
as well.
Em just sort of does some buttons and Andrew and you and me chill here for an hour each week.
How do you think the editing gets done or the guests get
Andrew
booked
presses
or
the edit button on the software.
who sends the money to your
Who
account?
sent Andrew?
Yes.
Yes,
Thank
I'm
you.
just saying we do some admin.
Yeah. I know what admin is. I'm just sort of like I would never be like it was incredible. I got 4 hours to sit and do it.
It's so
But
good though.
I rarely get to sit in a nice place and get some work done focused in a way that isn't like, and I have to go here and do that and blah blah blah.
And especially where you're away from home, you can't like be.
Yes, you can't be like, I need to hoover or watch telly or whatever.
That's true. Actually, I did do some work on holiday. That's right. I went on holiday.
Oh my god, how was your holiday?
Yay! Okay, number one, I'm crazy tanned, but no one has said anything.
I said you were tanned.
Only you, but only
But
after
also
I
look
went.
at me.
I mean,
Everyone looks tan to me, but you look
not-
very
yeah.
tan. Oh
I'm
yeah,
so
She-
brown.
You can see my veins through my skin.
oh, actually, I don't look tanned.
No,
I
no,
am
look,
tanned.
Put yourself beside me. Put yourself beside me. She looks tan.
Come on,
That's
that's tanned.
tanned.
That's
She's so
fucking
tan.
tanned.
She's so tan.
I've got so many scars up my arm from working in catering for so long, just like little white stains of like boiling hot water.
Stay on
bashing against
message.
me.
How was your holiday?
Yeah, it was really good. It was really good.
I missed you.
I went to Croatia. I learned all about their war that ended in 1995. They got independent from the something Slavians. And which are the Russians? Which are the Russians, right? Yeah. I went to something that was built in the 14th,
Oh, God.
15th century. And then
The
something...
14th, 15th century?
Is that right?
It feels like those are two different centuries.
the
14th, 15th century. It took a long time to build them. They didn't have cranes.
Okay, both. Okay, great.
No cranes, no wheelbarrowies.
Alright.
Actually, no, probably had wheelbarrowies. They were probably invented quite early. Maybe. And then that was in somewhere called Dubrovnik. Amazing.
We've heard of it,
iconic.
yeah.
So good, right? Then I went to an island called Hvar. Magical, mystical, very
Yeah.
confusing what was happening there.
Beautiful.
There were a lot of cats there.
Oh, really?
So I made
I
fun.
don't like cats.
I made friends with like 3 of them, I'd say. I'd say one friendship was both ways and 2 were quite desperate from me.
Cats are quite aloof.
Yeah, so Licorice and me, I'd say these are all self-named. They weren't called this.
You mean they self-identify as licorice?
No,
or you
my
mean
sister named them Licorice and Marshmallow and stuff.
Your sister wasn't on the holiday.
No, she was on video chat a lot
Right, okay.
to check in with Licorice and
And
Marshmallow.
name the cats. Sure.
Yeah. So like Licorice and me, I'd say got on, but it was definitely a sort of like you're giving me ham, so I like you.
Okay, like personality-wise ham or like actual ham?
Actual ham.
Okay, she wasn't just like loving your
I
gag.
gave this cat like about 2 kilos of ham from the breakfast buffet every morning.
It wasn't just that you were like, me? Ow.
I wish I had. If anyone goes to Hotel Podstein or Stein on Hvar Island, go find Licorice. You'll know which one he is. Marshmallow's the big one.
I'm sorry to interrupt this good cat chat by saying like, you're wearing a really nice bra that matches your cardigan, which I can
It's
see.
insane.
No, you don't need to take your top off. You don't need to take your top off. You don't need to
wanna
take your
see it
you
then?
don't need to take your top off.
I'll show it to you.
Okay, go on. Oh shit, that's nice. Is this another curvy Kate?
Yeah, baby.
Is
Do
she
you
the
want
one?
to touch it? Do you want to touch it?
I do. It looks. I love the two-tone.
Thank you.
Gorge.
Thank you. Yeah.
Also, like, hang on a second. So she gave you swimsuits for your holiday.
I got sent a swimsuit. Yeah. So show your tits to anyone online because you never know what could happen. I got a swimsuit, 2 bras, 2 knickers, and a sleep bra.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
How's the sleep bra working out?
So fun.
Interesting. Well, I'm so glad you looked hot in your swimsuit.
Thank
You look like you felt hot as well, which is nice.
I was boiling. It was like 25 degrees.
No, I meant like sexually attractive.
I always feel sexually attractive.
Good for you,
Apart from
girl.
today when I haven't brushed my teeth.
Okay, but you washed your body.
I washed my body, but I didn't wash my hair or my teeth.
Well, you can't have it all, girl.
And also, how often should you be washing your bones? They're the only bones I wash.
Wait, your teeth?
The teeth bones.
I
know
think-
it's twice a day. I know
think
it's
it
twice
is
a day.
twice a day,
But
yeah.
I feel like if you skip one.
Do you go to the dentist often?
So I met a dog.
Wait, what?
I want to tell you what happened.
Hang on. Did you go? How often do you go to the dentist? It's every 6 months. It's supposed to.
Yeah,
be.
I know, but like, who does that? Because
I do.
But I've never had a filling or anything, so I go like every year because I'm like, I'm fine. I've got really nice teeth.
Okay, that's well. You know what? Once a year is more than I thought you'd say. Carry on.
It's not bad, is it?
so you met a
I like
dog.
the cleaning. I like that feeling of like, oh
Yeah,
my
me
god,
too.
there's gaps
Me
in my
too.
teeth. You know?
So, why weren't okay?
But you can feel like a couple of gaps, but then when they're cleaned, you're like whistling through. I mean, I've got gappy teeth, so then I can like.
Stuff gets caught in there. I've got catchers
Just
too.
down
It's
here,
okay.
down here,
Yeah,
this
same,
one.
same.
Because the food build up, it kind of looks white anyway, so it's hard to tell.
Oh my God, that's what happened on tour. Andrew threatened to get his braces off before his teeth were finished.
Andrew.
And I was like, how fucking dare you? Do you know how lucky you are to get the top of the queue to the NHS to get braces? You are keeping those on until you're done, young man. Do you hear me?
Yes, sorry.
Do you hear me?
Yes.
And then he
yes,
was like,
okay.
I wish I hadn't asked you because I knew you'd say this. I was like, anyone with a sane mind would have said this. Keep
Should have
them
asked
on.
me, Andrew. I would
I
have
mean-
taken you immediately and fucking done it myself with the wire cutter. Why are you asking Catherine?
Well, actually, I asked Catherine to give me a bit of a pep talk to keep doing it, really.
Yes.
The thing is, my brace broke, and I kept like fish hooking on my mouth, on my lip. and it
Oh,
was
yeah,
really, like,
yeah.
painful.
Yeah, but like, go
then
to the
you eat
dentist
salt
and
and vinegar crisps and your like mouth's on fire.
Yeah, like rubbing them against my cheek. Like,
Yeah.
Ow.
Well, get it fixed. Why would you get your braces
Oh, they're
out? because
fixed
of
now.
that?
They're fixed now.
Good. He's gonna look gorgeous.
Can I tell you about this dog?
Sorry,
Oh,
yes,
yeah,
you met a
please.
dog.
Yes! Okay, so me and Francis were out drinking one night, hanging out with
Francis is who
cats.
you were on holiday with.
Francis, who I'm on holiday with. Everyone knows Francis. Francis actually listened to the podcast,
Aw.
sitting next to me on the beach at one
No.
point. I was
She's
like,
so
she was
cute.
laughing. And I was like, what are you listening to? And she was like, you. I was like, that's fucking weird. Because we've been talking all like, surely she's done.
No, my friend texted me the other day, was like, it's Helen's making me scream. And I was like, and me, also me.
And
she was
also,
like,
hello,
"Oh, so
hi,
No,
hi,
she loves it. So, yeah,
hi.
it's cool.
So hi, Francis. We love Francis.
Hi, Francis.
So Francis, basically, we'd been out, we'd been drinking, we'd been having a lovely time. Someone knew that I was a comedian at one of the restaurants, and we got given 2 free cakes. It was
What?
insane. Really good holiday for getting free stuff for being vaguely not successful in my
Who
career.
knew you in Croatia?
Number 1 got spotted on the plane going out there, and then we were like spending the whole day doing tourist things basically with them the next day because we kept running into her.
Sorry, rewind. Who recognized you on the plane?
Some girl.
That's so cool.
I was like sitting there waiting for Francis because we like couldn't find water, and I was like by myself, like mouth open, like where is she? Where is she? It's gonna close. And I was like, and like so obviously being myself.
Yeah, yeah,
And this
yeah.
girl went, "Are you Helen Bauer?" And I was like, "Well, yeah, obviously. I'm fucking. Can you help me?" That's
so cool.
And then
Wait, what did she know you from?
and then I don't know. I didn't ask.
I like that she said it like a teaching assistant.
I know.
Look out for Helen. Are you Helen? Yeah, I've been told about
Do you? Where are you going? Croatia. Like, I don't know.
That's so cute, though.
And then, yeah, she
You're
was so
famous.
cute. She was so cute. And then, I don't really know what happened. We couldn't quite figure it out. We were in a restaurant in
Yeah.
Hvar, and
Yeah.
we sort of gone to the restaurant a little bit mad because we thought we'd seen one of the yachts from below deck, but we hadn't.
Okay, yeah, but I can see how you'd be on a high.
We were like losing our minds, and there was 4 yachts all put together. One of them was called Ohana, which we thought was from below deck,
Right.
but it wasn't. It was next to a boat called YOLO. What? I lost my mind.
If
Parked
you-
next
if
to a boat called the Princess Diana.
Oh my God.
Like,
Oh my God, that's amazing. Sorry, I just want to like never get past the stage where it's cool that people recognize you in the street. Like, that's so cool. Once I
it was
had
an airport.
no, but I once had an air hostess on Aer Lingus recognize me, and I was like, air hostess, we call them that now?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I was
Busted, do.
I don't know. I was just so excited and like she was so nice, but she recognized me as I never get recognized if I'm not. The only times I get recognized is when I'm eating.
Oh yeah, you've told me this. Like in McDonald's and stuff, like you always eating
No,
shit.
it wasn't McDonald's. So it was. I got once recognized in. Oh, what's the one with the waffle fries?
Leon.
Leon, yes. Thank you, Helen. I was ramming Leon fries into my face between the, you know, when you do the early and the late show at the store?
Yes.
And these boys came over to me with their phone and went, "Is this you?" Because that's how, and by the way, I was wearing the same dress. That's how much worse I looked without makeup. They were like, "Oh, it looks like you, but is it you or is it just the same dress?" And I was like, "Oh, and the other time was I was on a plane to Dublin shoveling Tato's into my face. And this one was
Disgusting.
like,
This is why I don't eat in public.
well, listen, I don't know what to tell you.
You should go Croatia.
I know. So you got free cake. Sorry, to go back. You've seen the 3 boats. It's mad to me that anybody who can afford a yacht would also say YOLO, but fine. And then,
So cool, eh?
like, presumably if you have that kind of money, you can cryogenically
And they
freeze
even had
yourself
under
and then
it,
come back.
you only live once, just in case anyone didn't get it. Like, they were like, do you get our joke? Do you get
To
it?
be fair, if you own a yacht, your friends are so old that they might not get it, right?
Do whatever you want.
Yeah, sure.
Do
Okay,
whatever you
so you see this boat. It's a sign that you meet this dog. Where's the dog?
Okay. We're drinking. We're having a lovely time. We have about like 2 litres of wine each. We're feeling loosey-goosey. But it's local wine, so you can't get hungover because it's not travelled. So then we like walk to the...
Do you think...
Yeah, there's something about like...
You think a hangover...
sulfates or something.
You think a hangover is like wine jet lag?
I think it's like there's a carbon footprint on the wine, which like affects the hangover like morally or something. No?
Okay.
There is something in that. There's a science. You have to
Fascinating.
Google it. So then we walk back to the hotel, which took about like 25 minutes. Stumbling around, pissed. You know, Brits abroad. Like, who is the Balkan War? Like, you know, fun stuff.
In reality, the walk is 3 minutes long. It just took Helen 25.
Actually, we did get lost at one point and walked to the end of these like cliffs, and we were like, "What the fuck are we doing?" And like every time I like even veered close to the edge, Francis freaked out.
Yeah,
and then we
that's
walked
terrifying.
past this couple on the beach, and we were like, "Okay, there's 2 people out." Then we walked back because we got lost, and they were gone. And I was like, "Did you see them too?" And then they were just sitting on a swing seat, fucking creepy as shit, right?
That's
So we're
gross.
already a bit
Were
frightened.
they a couple or were they like twin children?
Couple.
Okay.
Not make it scary.
Okay, sorry.
We got back to the hotel and it was like no one's on reception, like super late. And we got to our room and I like put the key on it, or like buzzed, turned around to Francis and just went, because this massive dog, but I didn't know it was a dog at first. I thought it was a spectre or something. Like it was, because I was fucking cross-eyed pissed. I probably actually pissed myself at this point.
No, stop it,
like
Helen.
in a bad way. And this massive dog, but it looked like just this big
Sorry,
dark
where was
shadow
this?
in the hotel.
You're
And we'd been there for 3 days. There was not a hotel dog.
Okay, but your first assumption when seeing a dog
It was like a
that it's
Dementor or
spectre.
something, or a spectre.
Not a
Yeah.
dog.
Not a dog, no.
Okay, so it was the dog.
Because we've been talking about ghosts and being frightened on our walk.
If you'd been talking about dogs, would you have known it was a dog?
I figured out it was a dog within like 10 seconds.
Oh, congrats!
So like, oh, I don't know. It was quick enough.
That's like the alphabet for D, for children recognise dogs very quickly.
But basically, I screamed, and then Frances screamed at me, thinking I was trying to make her scared. So I was like, "What?" She was like, "Helen!" And I was like, "Hello!" And then I was like, "There's a dog!" And it was this big dog just looking at us.
What kind of dog?
And I was
What
like,
kind
"Oh
of
God."
dog are we talking?
Like a stray? I don't know.
Okay, don't
I've got
Google
a
it now. Don't
picture,
Google
okay.
spectre. Oh, you have a picture. I thought you were going to Google spectre
got
dogs,
a-
and I was like, "That's nothing's going to come
No,
up."
what is a spectre's a ghost, right? I've got this right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Like a spectre dog.
A very Charles Dickens kind of response.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is this a
but-
spectre I see before me?
I've got a very Miss Havisham vibe without the dress yet. And basically this massive dog, and we were like, oh my God, it must be a stray, because it had no collar or anything like that, and there's loads of stray dogs. And I was like, oh shit, do you reckon it went through the automatic doors with us and we just didn't hear it? And you know when like...
you didn't hear the dog that was like, "Oh, for
Literally,
you."
we would...
I can't believe I got there before you. I never get there before you to be like, Helen's a mouth breather.
I've got a heavy pan. It's very hard to hear a big dog when I'm still going like... Anyway, so basically, because we got so excited about the Princess Diana boat earlier, we assumed it was the reincarnation of Princess Diana. We were fucking pissed. And we were like, oh my God. Like,
Yeah, that's
what,
not a
what?
thing you would do sober.
And it had like big balls and everything. Like it was very confusing. It's like Diana didn't have balls, but did she? I don't know. And then, because we never saw the autopsy. Am I right, guys?
What?
Do you know what I mean? It's very confusing.
But you also think she was pregnant.
She was pregnant with a Muslim baby, and that's why the Queen
Then
killed her.
how did she? Oh, you know what? I can't even. I have too many questions.
Actually, I had a really good conversation
don't
with
know the
someone
science.
yesterday about the fact that the Queen is already dead, and I was like, "This is my sort of chat." I was like, "You're right, she is."
What? She's just like animatronic.
Yeah, they're just waiting for the day the Elizabeth line opens on the 24th, so they can announce it, so everyone remembers to use it and go to Twyford and Reading.
Just proper corpse up so that people remember about
Fact.
Reading.
Because Paddington Station's had a real nice revamp, and there's a reason they want people to go there.
Lovely.
It looks great.
It
looks great. It looks great.
It really does. You're
Okay.
so right.
Thank you. Anyway, Diana the dog. And then I was like,
The
oh
male
shit,
dog.
there's no one else here. Like, it's not from a room. What do we do? Because whenever we tried to go into our room, Diana tried to come in as well. And you know when, like, you obviously caution with the dog. I've been bitten up by a dog before. Very frightening stuff. You don't want to go in for it. So we were both being quite standoffish. We both thought at the same time, oh, I hope this dog doesn't pick up on us being frightened.
Yeah, because
and then
she's a
attack.
royal.
And she's not a royal.
Oh, sorry.
She's a lame bitch.
Okay.
And then it's fine. I'm sorry, but like we have been over that before, Andrew, and I will not tread the same ground again. And I do every day.
We 100% do. Yeah.
Since when?
Support and friendship, please. And then we had to try and find a way because every time we tried to get in our room, Diana tried to come in as well, almost like, oh, what's happening in here? We're going into the room. And it's like, not now. So I had to walk her upstairs and trying to get her outside the automatic doors. But every time I went out, she'd come out and then she'd follow me back in.
It's mad that you think she's a reincarnation of Diana when it sounds like he was a reincarnation of you. Can you be
Where's that coming
reincarnated
from?
like a mirroring at
I'm
least?
obviously alive.
Oh, or like in the Golden Compass with your like what are they called? Your animal master
Oh
things.
yes, those
Demons.
No,
Yeah,
is
they're
it
called demons.
Okay, cool. I haven't read it. What is that?
I've listened to the audiobook.
Nice.
I also pretended to read The Amber Spyglass in year 6 a lot. I
Nice.
didn't read a single word, but I just sat there because I thought a big book would make me look cool.
Cool.
Nice.
And it didn't.
Oh, I did want. I had a little flashback to this recently. I once took a book out of the library and then I realised I didn't want to read it.
Yeah.
So I brought it back 2 days later, and the librarian was like, "Oh, you read that quick," and the ego boost was so much that I then spent the next 2 years taking out books for a couple of days, not reading them and returning them just for the validation of this librarian.
Right, so
It's sad, isn't it? But I totally get that.
so the people who wanted the book couldn't read it while you were not reading it?
2 days. Come on, it was 2 days. Also, I was taking out really pretentious
It's
stuff that no one was
fine.
taking out.
like Journey's End.
Yeah.
What's that called?
Maybe somebody
No? What's
wanted it, Andrew. Maybe somebody wanted it. I was the school librarian. We only ever had one. It was me. It was a volunteer position, but I got a badge.
That's. Yeah.
I got to spend all my lunches at the library with the librarian.
I was about to
God,
say
she had
that's
some
cool,
tales to
but
tell.
That's not the right word.
It was kind of cool. I took Thursdays off to go debating, but other than that.
I don't know what to say. It makes my heart sad, but I know she thrived in it. So I was the plant monitor, but like,
But I actually read the books I took out.
who gives a shit?
Okay.
Who gives a shit?
It just feels like you guys can tell stories from your youth and everyone thinks they're cute, and I tell them and people just
They're
go
really
quiet.
sad.
People just go
Really
quiet.
sad.
Fine. People go quiet. Fine.
No, I think I would have been jealous of you.
But you know what we never talk about?
What?
I was thinking about this when you were talking about going on holiday, because you always are so curious. You go and try to learn things about the country that you go to.
Yeah.
But we never talk about the fact that, I was thinking about this the other day, you just went to Germany and learned German.
I know.
That is
I'm a very,
so...
a very impressive, accomplished
No, but
young woman.
that is really fucking cool.
Dankeschön. I mean, I did speak a bit of German before I went, but Dankeschön.
Yeah, but like what? Like GCSE level or A level?
I don't know. Like conversational.
Yeah, but that's... Okay, I speak a little bit of conversational French. I couldn't go there and
I
be
worked
like...
in German full time. I'm very impressive.
But that's really fucking
I'm very
cool.
impressive.
No, but...
Or
feel like
should
we-
I say instead of Dankeschön, Ševlach, which is thank you in Croatian.
Not... Oh my God, you're so good.
Ševlach.
Okay, I really feel like you can't deal with my earnestness right now.
No, I can't. I'm literally freaking out.
If it helps at all, I'm saying this mainly because I keep getting text messages about how mean I am to you on pod. And I feel
No,
like...
you aren't.
Yeah, people are always like, you're real mean to Helen. And I'm like, it's our shtick.
Poor Helen.
Poor Helen.
I know, I've
Poor
got a new
Helen.
thing now where I always say, I'm 4.
I know.
Oh, be nice to me, I'm only 4.
So I've just, oh, cutie
and
patootie.
Francis is 6. She's 6, but she's nearly 7, and I'm 4.
Cute.
It's crazy that we're traveling by ourselves.
Well, anyway, I've decided to give you a compliment per episode.
Oh my God, thank you. I also went to an old Roman fortress.
Sorry, did you just open your cardigan at me? Oh shit!
goodness.
Oh shit! I gave you one compliment and you started to undress, and I was like, "What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening?"
I literally
What's
just had
happening?
a therapy session about this.
What? Which part?
Taking compliments. And it wasn't supposed to be.
Okay, tell me.
Like, I basically, so we were like, I was like, okay, I'll do one session when I'm on holiday.
Yeah.
Because
Well done.
well
Well
I'm going
done.
to tell you why, but we'll go into this on the extras.
Okay.
I forgot to take my antidepressants with me, so she's not medicated, horse.
dear God.
I know, but we'll
No,
talk
but
about that
that's
later.
actually very stressful. I will say this:
Yeah.
when I stopped taking my medication by accident, and it's only ever that I've run out of my prescription or I forgot to go
yeah.
somewhere, it makes me like crazy, and so
I thought
manic.
a stray street dog.
And
with
thought it was
Princess
Diana.
Diana.
Yeah, okay. You know what? It
I'm
makes
not a
sense
well
now. It
woman.
makes sense now. It
I
makes
said I
sense
got
now.
spotted at the airport. God knows that there was someone else there. Who fucking knows? Me just talking to a stranger being like,
Hang on.
did you like live at the Apollo? Like,
Hang on, at the airport, you should have only been without it for like half a day.
hours. We're talking hours at this point. And I was already running around crying in Prex and run out of cheese and tomato. Like,
But what was
fucking
the alternative? What was
mania.
the alternative? Did they have ham and cheese or something?
yeah, they probably did, but like, it doesn't matter.
No, you're right. It's not
There's
what you
no
wanted.
alternative. I know what I wanted,
I
and
got you.
everyone's against me.
I can't believe I brought this up. So you're back on your meds?
Turns out sunglasses don't fit my face. I'm not, but I'll tell you about that in a bit.
Holy hell.
I know it's been an absolute roller coaster, but I was on holiday and I was like, oh fuck it, I'll do a therapy session because I had to cancel 1 week before because I was flying on the same day it was. And I was like, so we start the session. Obviously, I'm tanned. I'm wearing a blue dress.
Questions. Does
Talk to me.
Francis go out of the apartment while you do this?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
but some people are like, I'll hang in the other room, and you're like, absolutely
Oh no, Frances is an
not.
absolute babe. She went to an art museum. She's an artist, a very good one.
What? She is a very good artist.
She's been in the RA. Very talented.
Oh my god, she's
Very
so good.
talented.
And her hair's so long. Go on.
I just remembered I've got you gifts as well. I can't believe I nearly forgot.
Are they good?
They're really good. Let me just tell you this therapy session.
Yeah, please.
So I was like saying, like, classic me therapy session. It starts, how are you? Amazing. I'm on holiday. I'm thriving. If anything, I don't feel anything apart from the fact I'm not on my meds. And I went like, And she went, oh my gosh, I really like your nails. They really suit you with your dress. That little hint of blue in your. And I was like, thank you. And then we had to talk 50 minutes while I cried about how I can't take a compliment.
Shall I share it? Shall I
Sing.
Shall I share a therapy story of my own? I don't know. Any
Oh my
songs.
God, I'm going to give you a gift. No. No fucking way.
Can we do the gifts in the extras? I've just realised we're marching towards our fantastic guest getting here.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Of course
you're
you
right.
can.
Let's just bring Okay,
Hang on.
Patreons, you're going to lose your minds because I genuinely think I might have done an incredible job. All I will say is taxidermy.
Oh, my
no.
god!
I'll say it again. Taxidermy.
No.
What a
Hey,
tease.
Can I also just take a sidebar to say we've had so many nice messages. Like I know I have on Instagram
What?
and on Patreon, and we've got almost. Are we almost at 400 patrons?
We're 5 away.
5 away.
We're 5 away. I just wanted to say thank you so much for supporting our stupid little podcast because like it's starting to actually be sustainable, which is so exciting. We're just so grateful to you for listening, and also I get
Sustainable. I made money from it last month.
you did.
I made a profit. Yeah.
I did not, Andrew. That doesn't seem.
I got the decimal wrong on my bank transfer.
No, but truly, we are so grateful. Thank you so much.
Thank
and
you.
honestly, I think also people have been
We're
sending
going to
me.
buy Legoland next year.
No, and I wouldn't even spend my money on a Lego. My point is that people have sent really nice messages from all over the world.
Did you
Yeah.
get
all over the
a
world?
really lush guy sending you a picture of a pig he drew?
That's one of our new producers.
Yes, he said he sent it to everyone. And I was like, oh my fucking God.
He said I can get a special request, and so I'm going to ask him to draw Mabel. You should get him to draw a pancake for your sister.
Oh my God.
Do you think he would do that? I think he would. I think you should ask.
Let's get an in memoriam
Thank
because
you very much.
pancakes in her
Oliver
last
Jago,
week.
our new
Thank
producer.
you, Oliver Jago.
Thank you, Oliver Jago.
nice.
Oh my God, do you
So
reckon he's related to Hills?
I don't
That's-
think
That's a
so.
very
That's a
in comedy
niche
joke.
comedy
That's
joke.
a very
That's
niche
very
comedy.
niche.
If anyone gets it, fucking 10
Fair
hog
play,
points.
fair play.
Like, you win it.
But also, I got a message from somebody about Liar Liar, the Melissa Caddick story in Australia. I've already listened
The
to it. Is what
Jim
I'm saying to
Carrey
you.
film?
No. It's a podcast in Australia about a woman who scammed her entire family and indeed
Iconic.
multiple clients of hers. But I have
Incredible.
already listened to it. So please keep sending me your true crime recommendations because I don't want murder, but I do love scams. I love cults.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, I started to listen to this podcast. It's called Suffer the Children or Suffer the Little Children. It's okay.
And I'm off my meds.
Well, no. Okay.
No, suffer the suffer the children.
It's but it's got an entire series on Munchausen's by proxy.
You know I love Munchausen's by proxy.
Yeah, but actually I listened to it and that with that spirit of like, so fascinating. And then I was like, fucking hell, this is harrowing.
This is why over the last 5 years I have pitched to every production company in the UK that will have me a Munchausen's by proxy sitcom where the mother convinces the daughter she's got loads of mental health problems that she doesn't have. Like she's constantly like, you're depressed. She's like, no, I'm fine.
Interesting. But what's fascinating about it is that the experts and the current psychology, like all the research into it, would suggest that it's not a mental illness, but rather that there is a factitious disorder that is a mental illness, but that Munchausen's by proxy is a definition of abuse. This is not fun.
But it's an abusive condition for shit.
No, it's not a condition. It is an act of a description of a type of abuse. Like, okay, I don't have any examples that aren't really
Gypsy
dark.
Rose Blanchard. Yeah, they're all dark.
No, but my point is, her podcast is really interesting, and you can check it out. But it's like they talk about it in a really detailed way. I've never heard it before.
No way.
Yeah, so you're welcome. But if anybody has any more chipper recommendations, send them my way, please.
Listen to S Club 7. Let's welcome our wonderful guest. It's Michelle de Thank you so much to our producers and executive producers. Both Catherine and I have hay fever, which Andrew doesn't think exists. So this is going to be the most snotty, disgusting thank you ever. But hey, so we appreciate you. Thank you to the producers. Kierah Leach, Richard Bicknell, Elle, Richard Bold, Sadie Cashmore, Zoe, Rachel Page, Joe Holmes. Next line. Victoria Hutchison, Emma Walton, Karen and David Bull, Anthony Conway, Tim and Dom, Sarah Jarque-Deakin?
Jarque-Deakin?
Jarque-Deakin.
She knew?
Yes.
Sarah Jarque-Deakin. I'm still on the breath. Sarah and Adam Oliver Jago. Next line. Claire Owen-Jones, Harald van Dijk, David Walker, Jess Nick, Rachel R, Neil Redmond, Caitlin Lyth, and Sarah Mully.
I'm loving how many new people are on there. Thank you so
know.
much, guys. Hi, welcome to the newbies. Hey.
Welcome to the club.
Hey.
I love how when you read the producers, I don't check to see if you've got them all and got it right. But I feel like I'm always like you are double checking.
And thank you to our executive producers, Simon Moore's, Guy Goodman, Janinna Bautista, and Mary Fox.
Also, can we just really quickly Simon Moore shout out?
Oh,
Oh,
my
yeah.
God.
Obviously, Catherine didn't meet Simon, but me and Andrew.
met Simon
I know
at
you
Bauer.
met before, but like not this time. Simon Moore's. I mean, I shouldn't say I came, but like, fuck
I did.
me, I was wet. Absolutely. I mean, I hugged him like 3 times unconsensually.
That's
Like,
amazing.
he was like, no. And I was like, thank you, Simon. He bought us
Oh my God, I can't believe it.
basically a chocolate factory.
The man bought us 15 Tony's Chocolonely bars each.
That came in a bag.
Yeah.
What?
It was so heavy.
What did we do to deserve
Thank
this?
you, Simon. Thank you.
Simon
Women.
Chucky Porridge is back in full force. It's insane. So Neil ate 3 of them when I was
What?
away in Croatia.
3 of your bars?
Yeah.
Full bars?
Yeah.
Oh, he can go.
He said he had
fucking
people over, but I don't think he did.
No,
No,
obviously. Come
absolutely
on.
not.
Come
Fucking
on.
lies.
We were saying earlier, once you've opened the bar, you're eating that.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
because it's not like Cadbury's. There's no squares. So
And
you're
these
like,
are mine.
"Ah."
These are extra extras from Simon.
Honestly,
Yeah.
Simon, it was so kind of you. It's so kind of you. So thank you so much. We're so grateful. And I really don't think we deserve them, but I'm very
No, we do. We
grateful.
do, and I fucking love you for it.
Thank you so
Simon.
much.
Thank you, Simon.
Honestly, so kind. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, what a great guy.
Just very emotional. Thank you. Bye.
Hi, welcome. How are you?
I love you trying to put them on and just giving up on yourself. Like,
Well, I thought if you lot aren't wearing them.
No, we're not wearing them.
I'm
Also,
not
you have
wearing
your
them.
cute little plaits. Don't ruin them
know.
with the lovely. No,
Thanks.
they're
we
so
don't
cute.
volume regulate. Andrew does it for us. So
Oh, yeah.
basically, over
Lean
the
into the
episode, he
mic.
turns us down to nothing.
Also, sorry, Andrew, because I'm at like the last stage of a locket. So
That's all
What?
right.
Okay.
Oh, right. Oh, the suite.
The suite.
I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck's a locket?
For me, they're those things that you put photos of dead people in.
Yeah.
Or lockets of hair.
Yeah. Oh God, is that not a lock of hair?
Oh,
I have
yeah.
got so many
a lock
locks
of hair.
hair.
And a locket.
Yeah, creepy.
Yeah,
nice.
very
That feels like the kind
creepy.
of thing an Irish granny would do. Just to be like,
Oh, yeah. Keeping
Yeah.
the first curl. That's
yeah.
like a massive
Oh,
thing.
what's wrong with people? Why? Hello, welcome.
Hi.
We're so excited to have you.
I'm so excited to be here.
Just tell me
Star
more about
of the
yesterday. You said
baby.
yes to a camping festival.
Mate.
Excuse me.
You're an
what?
idiot.
Why would you?
Mate.
I love you and I respect you. I say yes to some shit, but that's
No, you know what it
fucking
is,
dumb.
Like, 'cause sometimes I get like, do you know what gigs I love doing? Like,
Yeah.
Because my booking agent's always like, you say yes to the weirdest things.
Yeah.
And like, I love the mother and baby gigs.
Yeah, I
Because
get that.
they're so nice because they're in the middle of the day.
Yeah.
Mums have just, it's like they're probably their first day out. Mums
Yeah.
or dads or just caregivers.
Yeah.
Their
Yeah.
first day out with a newborn.
Don't
and
lie,
they're
it's
just
just
like,
mums.
They're getting lashed. They're breastfeeding. They're having the best time. It's always somewhere
beautiful.
ridiculous. Like, come to Penge. Do you know what I mean? And it's
I
like-
love it when it's in Penge, so I live quite close to Penge.
do you?
Yeah.
Oh, I was being sarcastic.
176 straight to Penge,
But
baby.
there is a mother and baby one in Penge. It's
Yeah.
actually really good, but it's a mission, right?
Yeah.
So, keeping with the theme of saying yes to random gigs sometimes,
Right.
this propped up and they was like, oh, Mish, do you want to do this gig? They're big fans. Oh, obviously already. I was like,
Yeah.
filling myself up. What did you say?
If you're
Fan?
listening, Michelle is tweaking her own titty.
Yes,
Go on.
yes. And she goes, oh, it looks really random. It's called Quirky Campers.
No.
And I had a look.
No.
And it's people that come with their own sort of small living situation on wheels.
That's-
No, that's psychopath.
and,
Quirky campers
you
sound like
can,
nudists. They sound like nudists.
Yeah, and I looked at it and I thought, fucking hell, that looks random. Go on then.
No.
I said, go on then. Yeah, she goes, 30 to 40 minutes of stand up.
No.
You'll be the only comic.
No.
I said, no. Closing the weekend.
No.
If we can do it as 30, we got a deal.
They're
And
going to
I
be pulling out of their camper vans are all going to be reversing out
Right.
while you close the evening, and they're like, "We're
Right.
out." What? No.
So I completely forgot about it, as you do. And then this weekend, so I've just started getting on top of my diary, right? Because where things are getting busy,
Yeah,
what I would
yeah.
normally do is just do all my gigs myself. But
Yeah.
now I'm actually like, I keep on messing things up. So I'm like, I actually have to start doing things through my agent.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just so I
yeah,
can be
yeah.
on top of my, because what normally happens, this is how I do my diary. I wake up, I go through my day, and then if there's like a feeling of dread that washes over me,
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
my
God.
indication that I might have something to do. Do you know what I mean? Just
That
like
is
the
not-
I had that this morning. I've got to do an interview for Reader's Digest this afternoon. I thought it was just a chat, and they were like 8 rules of what you would do in a new world. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, no idea.
First of all, did not know that the Reader's Digest still existed. Second of all, this is not a good system.
No, it's not sustainable, which is why
No.
I'm done with this system.
Good.
But
Or
this
if you
is-
get too worried, fake your own death.
right, but this, oh,
No.
that's nice.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
no,
Everything
no.
gets blanked out. You can start fresh.
No, you need a PA or an
Oh,
agent
well,
or a.
Do you know what? I've only just learned how to open up Google Calendars.
Excuse
So,
me.
yeah,
I'm so
mate, so-
Andrew. I hate this. There's
You're-
two of them.
you're gonna
I hate
trigger-
it.
I
There's
know.
two of
I
them.
have a Google
There's two of
calendar.
them. I don't.
Blue is
I've
for
had-
work, red is for fun.
I've had
Okay.
Google Calendars, obviously, but my one of my agent's assistants was like, Michelle, are you not like, are you not looking at Google Calendars? I was like, no, I've never opened it, and she was just like, how are you?
That makes me feel physically sick.
And I was just like, I just wait for the first throes of a panic attack, and I'm like, I feel like
Iconic.
I feel like
What
I've got
are you talking
something
about? On
on.
Sunday, I go through my diary for the week. Each night before I wake up, I have a little look at tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm just going to
How do you plan in when you're going to do exercise?
Catherine and
or
Andrew
eat
were just
or-
talking about doing 4 hours of admin a day for fun. Like,
Oh,
they're at
no
a
thanks.
different level.
So guess what? Now I've had to look at this Google Calendar, absolute game changer, to see everything that I'm doing.
You know, that's what it's for.
Yeah, it's really good, isn't it?
Have you ever had anyone explain a calendar?
Please tell me what.
Oh my God, I'm so stressed for you.
But now you can see it all. Can you see the things coming up? You're like, what? I'm doing one in a Henley festival.
Mate.
They're not going to like me in Henley.
You guys
No,
have
do
got
know
to
what?
stop
They
agreeing
probably
to this
will.
shit.
They probably will. No,
Yeah.
but come on, man.
How was the camping?
Do you know what? It was all right. So basically,
Don't lie to me,
Friday,
Michelle.
I was like, oh, I think, have I got something on this weekend?
Oh, go on.
And then I was like, I've got to get on top of this calendar thing. And I was like, holy it's this weekend.
Yeah.
And then I was like, when am I on? They said 9:00 at night on a Sunday. I said, when's the last train? They were like, train?
There's no train, babe.
There's no train. On a
It's
Saturday.
camping.
It's camping,
Yeah.
mate. And I was like, do you not, I can't drive. They were like, I'm not sure if you might be able to get a cab. So then I was like,
I'm
I think
getting
we're
a
gonna have to
headache.
cancel.
I'm getting a
Anyway,
stress
headache.
then I called Darius Davis and I was like, Darius, what do I do? And he goes, what you need to do is get a comic, yeah, who will open for you. Give them some of your money and they'll drive you there. And I was like,
Yes.
who? And he went, I don't. Oh, me. I was like, So me and Darius went down there.
You conned Darius, is what
We-
you're
we
saying.
turned up
You were like,
and-
oh, Darius, what do I do?
I was like,
who will I give my money to? Oh, no.
Do you know what? It wasn't. I genuinely was like,
He
what
has a
do I
nice
do
car
about
too.
this? Yeah, I was like, what do I do about this? And yeah, so luckily we went there. But as we turned up, he went, oh God. He said, so there's one stage. He said, okay, let's walk around.
so sorry.
Rookie mistake, mate. He goes, let's walk.
Oh my God. Thank you.
Do you know what I mean?
Thank you. She fucked
That
up.
was
Catherine's phone went off and anyone didn't hear
I had
it.
it on live so I would hear
Absolutely
Michelle when she got
beautiful.
here. I am sorry.
Excuse me, are you schooling me about how I sort
My
out
calendar.
the admin of my life?
That's how it feels,
and
Michelle.
you haven't even got your own phone on silent.
That's how it
on
feels,
your
Michelle.
Own podcast.
I'm sorry, Michelle. You're
You
so
should
right.
be.
I'm so sorry. Can I just... Okay. I'm sorry about having my phone on loud, but also everything you've
She's
said so
having a
far has
panic
given me
attack now.
hives. Yeah, no, I genuinely hate it.
You're
My
breaking out
back
in a
is so
sweat.
tense.
You've
it hurts.
gone redder.
It's
yeah.
not sweat. I just constantly wear sun cream. My question for... Is this how you stay looking so young? You just don't worry about your life in any way, shape or form?
No, Botox, but that
Is
as well,
it?
yeah.
Okay, because honestly, how do you look so young? Are we talking like 3
Botox.
spots?
Botox, I've been getting Botox since like before I turned 30.
I just started getting it
Yeah.
at 33.
Yeah.
Thank you for admitting that. That's so
Why not?
cool. Because people don't.
Yeah,
'cause
but
people
there's no
lie.
point in lying. It's like, do you know how much I used to party my ass off?
Yeah.
It is
Do
not,
you go 1, 2, 3 or just the 2?
mate. Botox
Yeah, I know. But
Oh,
where,
the whole
where,
face.
everywhere.
where else?
Well, look, it depends. It depends who you go to, right? So
Okay.
I was because I used to be a model in my 20s.
Of
I got
course
sent
you
by
were.
my agency. It wasn't like,
What?
oh yeah, they were like, we've all had a meeting. They were like, come in on a Monday. I went in.
Michelle.
No.
fuck
Oh
off.
yeah, but I was a big, sniffhead then.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I turned up on the Monday. They was like, we've all had a meeting. I was like, oh yeah, and they were like, so we've noticed some lines and we've made an appointment at the dermatologist. She's amazing. And I was horrified for about a second, but then vanity won the race. And I was like,
Yeah.
really? How amazing is she?
Hang on a second. So you had evidently got a drug problem, and your agency were like, "We need to do an
No.
Okay.
I didn't
Okay.
actually.
Also, Coke for models is like a thing, isn't it?
It's
It's sort of like,
nothing.
yeah.
Okay. But I
no,
wasn't-
My,
when
my point
I-
was more like you didn't have a drug problem. Sorry, we can take that out. My point is, your agents were like, "Let's have an intervention," but it's not about the coke; it's about the lines on your forehead.
Yeah, basically. But you know what? Actually, back then, I would say, I know you don't have to take it out. I would say I was a party girl,
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
wasn't like oh my God, I can't get up without. But
Yeah, yeah.
pretty much every weekend, I was.
No, listen.
I was on the sniff.
I mean, you look fucking hot as shit.
You look amazing.
Can you imagine if it was that and not the Botox?
Yeah.
But I was like, let me tell you about New York City
But you
in the noughties.
you were in New York modeling. You're so
Yeah.
cool.
Thanks.
So hang on. My question is still where is the Botox going?
Okay, so this is what I was going to say. So I've been getting Botox since I was about 27, 28.
Shit.
But I've been always going to someone really good. Then I came back here and started acting for like the last 3 years.
Yeah.
And couldn't do any Botox.
Why?
So because you got to be able to move your face. I'm not that good an actor.
Okay.
And it's important. I'm
Yeah.
not so vain that I would be like, my personal
Yeah.
preference is I would rather not be able to express myself using my face. But I understand as a job, if you're acting,
People need to understand what feeling you're having.
yeah, it's good to be able to express some emotion,
Yeah,
innit?
yeah.
And it's the last job I was doing, my character was like really stressed out.
In The Baby?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Michelle is a lead in in a show on HBO.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's so cool.
But
I mean, she
now-
doesn't have a fucking diary, but she's a famous person. So I guess the secret is Coke, Botox, and don't look at your diary.
Yeah,
Go on.
exactly. So So
She's
yeah,
stressed. She is very stressed, that character.
Yeah, she's really stressed out. And so for filming all of that, I didn't get any Botox. And then when I did Catherine Ryan's show as well.
Oh, the Duchess!
I didn't
So
get
good
any
in that.
Botox.
Well
so
done.
I've had big periods where I'm like, okay, I'm not going to do it. But recently I was just like, you know what? I'm ready now.
You look
I'm
great.
going to a camping festival
great.
and I want to look fucking great.
Yeah.
I'm going
How about
quirky
that?
campers.
Quirky campers deserve me
Yeah.
at my
tell me you
most unlined.
Exactly.
Okay, and that's what they're getting.
Helen's the kind of person who would get Botox at quirky campers.
No research whatsoever. Just fucking honestly, I have a horrible feeling. So I've never had any cosmetic surgery procedure, but I
Yeah.
just know when I do, it's going to be fucking mental.
Yeah.
So I reckon I'll go tits first.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that would be my angle.
You've got amazing tits.
Yeah, I'm a J.
Wow.
A 38J, so I've got meat, but I'd like a lift. So I reckon, but instead of just doing like a subtle one, I'll end up being like, let's go all the way up and watch it slowly go down. So I'll just be walking
Chin,
around
please.
like this. Like,
You know what? I've never had surgery, but I will.
yeah, what do you reckon you'll do
I
though?
reckon I'll get a facelift.
Face!
Yeah.
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 You don't need that in any way, shape, or form yet.
No, but I will at some point.
Yeah,
Gravity
same.
exists.
Yeah, same.
There's
know
so
what I
many things
mean?
I'd like to have. Like, I'd love to have an outie belly button for a while just to see what that looks like.
That's
like,
not where
there's
you
a lot
should
of
spend your
things where
money.
I'm very curious. But I
Yeah.
just worry that, like, I'm the sort of person that would end up being like, oh man, I want a lizard tongue. You know? Like,
I honestly, of all the people I talk to about this, I don't think you're my person.
no.
Just by what you're saying so far.
We don't know. We definitely do not line up
No,
cosmetic surgery wise.
You're talking an outie belly button and
Yeah.
you would like a lizard tongue, and I'm talking about looking 18 forever.
Yeah.
We are not.
Not on the
We
same
are not
page.
on the same page.
But I
okay?
was not a
You do
fit
look so
18-year-old, so I don't know why I'd want to be 18 forever. I think that's
Jess.
what it
But I
is.
feel
Yes.
like, okay, so my question still, I'm still on this. I think you should just put a jelly tot in there. That'll do it. For your belly button. Just,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
there you
very
go.
Or
sweaty,
get
though.
pregnant. Doesn't that happen when you get like in the last
Yeah.
trimester? Your
But
belly
that feels
button
like
pokes
such a
out.
commitment to try and have an
It's a
outie
lot,
for a little
innit?
bit by having
Yeah,
a baby.
I just think
lot.
jelly tot. Stick it in there. That feels like less. That feels more responsible for you. What are we going? 1, 2, 3?
Oh right, okay, so we're back to Botox.
I'm so
Catherine
sorry, I have
needs
so
to know
many
exactly what you've done.
Did you just have it?
No, it's wearing off, but I need to go back again. But I've only ever had the middle of my eyebrows
Right.
and just up here, so I still had a bit of movement.
Okay, well that's good then.
I'm thinking of going back and being like, freeze me, baby.
No, you always want to be able to move your face a bit. Like I always make sure I can like at least
Yeah,
raise them a bit,
yeah,
but I
yeah.
don't want to frown. I'm like, that's
Yeah,
all right. I'm
yeah,
fine.
same.
It's a bit slightly overrated.
But
for
I've
me.
not done the sides. Have you done the sides, the eyes?
Yeah,
It looks so good. The thing is, I want to be against it. In my heart, I want to be against it.
Why,
But then you
though?
look so good.
No, but listen, it depends. It's also about preference, right?
Yeah.
So me personally, I don't like some people like a really frozen look.
Yeah.
I don't like that. And because of that, I pay probably more than the average person because I want someone who's got good penmanship.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Otherwise, you end up looking a bit mental.
Yeah.
Like you want your
But
face
that
to
mental
sort
look
of-
looks so good on people. Joan Rivers, come on. She
I
looks so
know.
fucking good,
I
frozen
know,
as fuck.
I know. I did. I will say this. I got my first Botox when I had a fringe because I was like, I'm just gonna practice. I'm gonna
Oh,
see.
that's a
Well,
good
no one can
idea.
see. I'm gonna have a little look,
was
and then
what?
I was like, okay, this is fine, but I want to try Profilo. Anyway,
Oh, I've had that.
any good?
Yeah, it's good. Sorry, I'm just on.
Wait, what's Profilo again? You said this
It's
before.
where they put hyaluronic acid under your
That's
skin.
it.
Is this
Okay.
relatable content?
All right, so let me tell you about Profilo.
Please tell me about
Okay,
it.
because I think I've had like 4 lots of Profilo.
Okay.
Right? It only lasts for a couple of weeks.
What?
It doesn't last for like they make it sound like basically your skin will look dewy and amazing for 2 weeks, but basically you're spending £350 for 2 weeks, and then you have some drinks, drink some coffee, smoke some fags. It's gone.
I don't smoke fags though. Can I get 5 weeks?
Well, I just think. Like if you've got an event, like let's say if you had a red carpet event or something,
Or I
you
wanna
had
get
a
laid.
wedding, maybe not laid,
Not worth it for getting. You can get laid either way.
but
Fine,
but
you're right.
I would just say if you had something really, or like I was getting Profilo when I was filming because I couldn't get anything else done.
Nice.
So I'd get Profilo because I was like, well, at least.
And they
something's
inject acid
happening.
underneath your skin.
They do it in 5 points on your face. Also, when you first get it done,
Yeah.
it's not like so. It's just like here, like on the temples, the jaw, the sort of cheek,
Okay.
the lower cheek, whatever. And you can really see it for 24 hours.
Okay. I love that. I'm now just treating you like a doctor. What can I do about under eye?
Filler. But you got to go to someone really good.
Filler scares me.
Yeah.
What do you want done with
really-
your under eye? What?
I just don't want it to go in. But then I'm like, but I
Okay.
don't want filler to end up behind my eyeballs, which happens to people.
Yeah, filler migrates.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go now with that. I think I'll just deal. I'll just look tired. I'll wear sunglasses.
Yeah, it's also sometimes you just got to be like, oh, this is my face, isn't it?
Why?
You know what I mean? Like,
Why?
no, because
Why?
I realised I got to a point, especially when I was filming, I was looking at my face and also they put makeup on to make me look extra rough, and I was like, oh God. And then I thought, but also, Michelle, you've got this weird warped idea of what you think you look like because you've been doing all of these little tweakments to stop yourself aging. So any line that comes up on your face, you're like, oh my God. And actually, that's just time. You've just been on the planet for ages, and here it is.
It's true, but it is quite hard in our job because you have to look at yourself so much more than you would ordinarily, I think.
Yeah, maybe. And also, whenever they catch us on stage, we're always looking.
Why do they do that? Why is every photo from underneath?
Because we're talking as well, like every
Yeah,
shot of you talk
yeah.
yeah. It's never good.
It's fucking tedious.
Yeah.
Anyway, you're so right. It's about balance, I suppose. But I also am a big fan of modern science, and I'm gonna keep taking advantage
You can
of
get
it.
anything done. You can look like a cat these days. You can get like massive
Is that what you would
pouches put
do?
in and whiskers and stuff. Like you can do
What, to
anything.
store food in?
Anything you want. If I wanted to be a hamster, I could be within 2 weeks if I really focused and had enough money. And I think that's an incredible world to live in.
It is a very exciting time.
I could breathe underwater. I could
A
get
very
gills.
exciting time.
And I see that as a positive.
I just love it with all this. You were just like, yeah, I want to get a lizard's tongue and an outie belly button
And a hamster cheek.
and a hamster
And
cheek.
tits really high up so my head, I don't have to use my neck anymore.
Nice.
Constantly
Yes.
resting.
Yes.
Like a ruff of my own breast.
Oh my God. And you know what? I actually really appreciate you being honest because people lie about it all the time and then you're like, you feel gaslit because you're like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, and I kind of feel like as a woman, as you get to a certain age, I understand when younger women do it, you know, if they're in their 20s and stuff. I'm 41. I'm just like, I feel like as you get older, you feel a bit more comfortable with who you are and the decisions you make.
Yeah.
Although obviously the contradiction is that you're doing things to sort of like, you know, try to make yourself look slightly different or whatever.
But it all comes down to the fact it's your body, it's your face, do what you fucking want with
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Like it's not affecting anyone
Yeah.
apart from you, so you do what you want.
Also,
it's so simple.
There's this weird like dichotomy where people are like, yeah, dye your hair by all means, put on makeup by all means, get fake lashes, that's fine. But then if you get Botox, it's like, oh no, that's too far, and you're like, I don't know what the rules are.
What you'll find, yeah, because you've just had it and you've just started doing it. When you're honest with people, everyone will start telling you they've had it done. It's really weird. It's like
I've had it done, Catherine.
No, but that's like, but that's the same as when you start fucking women, and you
Oh,
start
yeah?
telling people I'm bi. They're like, I have had sex with a woman also, and you're like, oh my God, I did not expect.
I'm
this
going to start telling people I'm bi.
Yeah.
I want to know.
People will be like, everyone's like, well, in college, I guess it's the same with Botox.
really?
Fascinating.
I just presume everyone slept with a woman unless they tell me they haven't.
I haven't.
Yes, live in the world you want to live in, Michelle. I love that for us.
For real though. I've only got a few friends where I'm like, oh no, they're definitely straight. Like, as in they've never even kissed a woman.
Oh no, I've made out with a woman.
That's it?
Yeah.
There you go. I've never
yeah.
slept with
We've
a woman.
made out.
I mean, have you kissed a woman? Yeah, I've kissed
Yeah,
a woman.
yeah.
There you go.
But you are the straightest person I know.
Right.
Thank you.
And even she's kissed a woman.
Even she's kissed a woman. Yeah,
Oh,
that's true.
several
That's my
times.
point.
Several times.
Several times.
Which ones?
And then, my first kiss was Tori Ratcliffe.
Who's that?
And then friend from school.
Out in her.
And then over the
Yeah, I
years,
know, right?
she
Wow.
fucking loves it. And then over the years, just different women at parties. Because at first I thought like guys fucking love this, and then I was like, no, I do actually. Like very sensual, very caring. Plus, who doesn't love a smooch?
Listen,
True.
you're not.
You know what I mean?
You're not.
You know what I
wrong.
mean? Do you know we'll make out now?
No.
I know.
No, me neither. I was just joking. It was a joke. I was joking. Obviously. Ah! Fuck this noise, okay?
Michelle, how long have you been doing stand-up comedy?
About 11 years.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
What do you think has changed most in the time?
Ooh.
Oh my god, that's like a proper question.
That is
know,
a
I-
proper question.
Where did that come from?
Because I've been watching. Have you watched Hacks?
No.
I've been watching Hacks, and it's like a fascinating insight to stand-up comedy in the States, I suppose. But it's like made me think a lot about how far we've come for, like, in part for women, but also just in comedy. They talk about like the differences of joke writing, like at a certain period and now, and they have this sort of conversation about what is funny and what isn't, and where the line
Yeah.
is. But I was just wondering what for you has changed the most.
I guess
and it can just be for you. It doesn't.
I've done most of my comedy career in New York, So because that's where I lived until 3 years
So
ago.
cool.
Yeah, so it's for me. It's been it's more the difference between stateside and here.
Yeah.
What I think is probably something that is, or that I've learned in my time doing stand-up, is to lean into who you are, your opinions and your views, as opposed to what you think the political climate is and what you think's hip right now. I think if you can kind of stay firm in your sense of identity and how you see the world,
So true.
you'll kind of be all right.
Yeah.
But I
Do you
did
know
that
what I
last
mean?
night, and I opened with 10 minutes about being a paedophile.
Oh my-
So like
are
we
you-
all make our own choices in life. Allegedly.
We cannot use it. Let's stop having off the record conversations over microphones. It's not a good look for any of us.
Let's get back on the record.
Okay, so
yeah?
but also I love that we went to gossip when I asked Michelle a proper question. So yes, that's a really good lesson from stand-up. Also,
For anyone who doesn't know, we just had to cut a massive bit because we got into an allegedly conversation.
we did.
We did. But Hacks, I haven't seen it, but I do want to watch it.
Have you seen Hacks?
No.
No.
It's great. It's also like one of those shows where it's also incidentally queer in a great way, where like
Ooh.
lots of the characters are, but it's not like their defining feature, which is exciting.
Yeah, I think probably in the past, and I'm just going to go as a viewer of comedy when
Yeah.
I was younger,
Yeah.
is that like, you know, women had to talk about women's stuff, and black people had to talk about black stuff, and gay people had to talk about gay stuff, and white men got to talk about everything.
Yeah.
And now what we are finding is that, and it's really nice that people don't have to lead with that. They don't have to lead with their sexuality or their race or their gender, but they can speak about it, of course,
If
because
they
it's
want to.
their experience
Yeah.
and that's their view on the world. But it's not a thing that you have to kind of base your whole comedic persona around.
Yeah.
So my experience is that like white guys can have the privilege they have still in comedy as an art form. Is that they represent just themselves, whereas if I say something like, "Oh, I do this," then I'm representing all women, right?
And also,
I don't want to fucking represent that whore.
You do not represent me.
No.
She does not. She does not. We does not represent me.
Also, what I've sort of seen in comedy, especially the last few years, is where there's like a few disgruntled white straight men where if you speak just to garnish. And what I noticed
A peppering of fucked off white men.
but if you do speak about like your race or your gender or your sexual preference or whatever, they're like, oh, you're doing that, and it's this isn't shtick.
Yes, it's
Like,
my life.
It's not
You know, I
shtick.
once heard three white guys talking, and they were like, "Oh, it'd be easier just to be gay, get on TV," and I was like, "Oh my god!"
I used to end a joke. I used to end my set with talking about going on a car trip in Pennsylvania, and these comics were in the front going like, "Oh, it's all right for you, Michelle. You're bi, you're Jewish, you're black, you're a woman." And I was like, "Oh, really?" And they was like, "You know, I've got to work twice as hard at the moment." And I was like, "Oh, do you know what you could do if you're having a hard job in comedy being a straight white man? Any other fucking job, mate."
Yeah.
Literally any other fucking job.
What's
Like,
amazing as well with these guys, before this turns into a full roast of them, is that they always, whenever they're not being successful, it's always because they're a white man. It's never because they're not funny. None of them have ever questioned if they're funny enough on stage.
Right, but what's funny is that if any of us was to spend all of our time going, I didn't get this job because I'm a black woman, I didn't get this job because I'm a gay woman, I didn't get this job because I'm a woman, everyone would be, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh, how dare you? You just work as hard as everyone else.
Yeah.
So now we're seeing this little backlash. Like, I got accused by a comic.
Oh my god, I hate him!
Does he count as a comedian?
No, he doesn't. Started writing to other comics about that sort of bit that I just did, saying that I was being racist, and I was like, I don't think you understand the meaning of the word. And like,
Oh my god.
yeah, I was telling other comics, like writing to them, and then a few other
Wow.
comics were
Can
like,
you remind me to
"This is
say
what
something
this
once I finish
person
recording?"
is writing about it, and so then I
Wow.
confronted him, and I said, "Why wouldn't you just say something to me?" And he goes, "Well, I think it's outrageous that you used to be a model and now you're doing stand-up and you're bitching about white guys." I said, "I'm not bitching about
Sorry,
white
what does
guys."
that have to do with being a model?
I know. It's just like...
I just think it's really unfair that you get to be fit and make a good point, because it doesn't seem right that you can be a beautiful woman and also have opinions about me, and that just feels like, pick one.
And do you know what I'd like to just kind of top it off with? And guess what? I'm still not going to fuck ya. See you later, mate. Bye. Thanks for the neck.
Peace out. Yeah. What a fucking... But also, like, part of me is like, it's tedious that they don't understand the complexities here, but it's also, part of me is also like, it's thrilling that just by existing we bother them.
I mean, whatever. Do you know what? I couldn't care. I'm just like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Fuck off. I don't care.
Oh, I care so much. I love watching it. My favourite is watching guys get their first rejection at the age of 30. Because like their whole life it's been like, yes, you can do anything, you can do whatever you want, you're a star, you're a prince. And then they don't get on like, I don't know, So You Think You're Funny semi-final. And it's the first time they've had, or Mock the Week, and they get their first no of their entire lifetimes, but in their 30s. And they're like, no! Like, I know I shouldn't, but like, oh, it's so funny.
Does it bring you joy?
Yes! You kidding? Them getting their first no and trying to figure out that the world's not built for them.
The thing is though, like the more
they start panicking and rocking, I'm like, it's so cute.
I want to, like, you know, revel in the sweet salty tears of white men as much as you. But what I've kind of started to be a bit more aware of as just the different levels of privilege, right? So like I have a certain amount of privilege, right? And then when I get checked on it,
loads.
I'm like, fuck, okay. Like, and that's not to say that I'm going to be sympathetic towards these guys, especially not these white guys, because I'm like, your time has come, my friend. Your time has come. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? But I think with that, I don't want it. There's been a few times where I've realised I need to update some of my views. And if I get too excited about and distracted with pointing my finger at these guys, then also what I'm not doing is like checking myself a bit as well about
I
things.
get what you're saying.
But
are you at Edinburgh Fringe this year? Are you at Edinburgh Fringe this year? All right, I am gonna Instagram live. There we go.
Come.
We're gonna go to a So You Think You're Funny semi-final.
No, stop it.
Okay. And you will watch about 3 guys not get through, genuinely, because they're new, it's subjective, it's tricky, and you were gonna watch them sitting, trying to network, but being like, just tell me why I'm not good enough, because I know I am.
Yeah, I don't care about
and
them.
you will love it.
No, see, I don't care about them because they're babies. For me, it's my actual bother. I don't really mind. It's all very confusing. You have to have a level of confidence to get into comedy, whatever. Like,
I love this. I love the babies in the
true.
competition.
But I say my bigger issue for me is when like people don't get on television and then are like, it's because I'm a white dude, and it's like there's so many white men on television. Like factually, there's so many more of them, and so many of them that it's like that is blind. That's real willful blindness.
But don't you feel like it is the hardest time to be? It's not.
Yeah,
but it's the hardest time for them. Technically.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Is like now what is being expected of them is that they be the best, some of the best white dudes.
Yeah.
And now before it was just they just had to be a dude.
Yeah.
But now they have to, and they're expected to work almost as hard as some other groups, and it's
and
that's
what it is. You're not working twice as hard. You're working just as hard.
Yeah.
That's all that's happening.
Yeah, it's level.
I think in some people's minds, like equality seems like you're gonna get less of something.
Because
you know
it is
what I
for
mean?
them.
If you've had if the playing field has always been even for you, when someone else comes on it, you think I've got less space for me now, and it's like, no, that's not how equality works.
So I had the white male experience, 100% at school. I was 6 foot by the time I was in year 8. I was in the net. Please be respectful. But I wasn't very fit. But I was in the netball team, no trial, goalkeeper.
Nice.
Okay. There were girls that worked hard for it. They went to the tryouts. They were all posing for centre with their little skirts, chest passing. I could have done it, but I couldn't. My tits are too big. I can't chest pass, okay? Not on me, just the way I was born.
Yeah.
Fucking racked from the age of 2, just a baby with a fucking crack and set. I was on the team, and I didn't work hard for it. And I was aware of that privilege until I got kicked off for being a quote-unquote aggressive. But I get it, because I didn't deserve it. And then I think there's guys that sort of like get a lot very early on in life. And then because they're so used to getting it, they believe, because we all believe to a certain extent when we're younger, that if you work hard, you reap what you sow?
Yeah,
that farming
also a
thing?
fallacy. The world isn't fair, sorry.
But that's the thing. A meritocracy only works with all other things being equal.
Yeah.
So that's never going to happen. But it's just the lack of awareness that I see in general in dudes and some of my fellow white middle class heterosexual ladies, we're fucking queens. We're not, but we
let's be
fucking
clear.
love ourselves.
White women, we are just as bad often.
Yeah, I mean, and do you know what? There's certain I'm as like personally. When I see white women get really fucking whipped up and excited about white men, I think, you're next, bitch.
I know! That's that great Bill Burr bit, which is like,
yeah.
you're in the hot tub next to us.
Yeah.
I just think, enjoy pointing the finger because you're up next.
My new
Michelle,
show, I've got a whole
You're
bit.
up next.
Yeah, Michelle,
next, you're next.
I think we are next, and we should be next. We should be next.
I guess what we're talking. Well, you're after Helen. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I guess what we're
of the
talking
queer thing?
about.
Or
Yeah.
'cause of the-
I'm middle class and straight as fuck. I'm like, it's fucking coming for me. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well,
I'm so ready for it.
what a beautiful benefit of eating pussy.
No, the best thing about
it's great for the skin.
Yes. You're
It's
third
not
in the
getting
queue.
finger pointed, which is a pun in itself.
Right?
Oh, I'm going down and I'm going down fucking fast. I cannot wait. I'm just going to immediately join all the other baby boys and be like, it's unfair. I'm going to fucking start a new podcast called, I don't know, White Bauer. My surname's Bauer. That feels right for me.
I thought that was going to be our Edinburgh show.
I know. That was going to be so good. White Bauer. Come on.
Hold on.
Yeah, I was going to call it that, but I'm performing in the bunkers and it feels wrong.
Are you,
God, no.
are you going up to do the Fringe?
Yes.
Are you going up
Yes,
as well?
ma'am.
Are you going up for the full month?
Yes.
Oh, God.
I
Yeah, we're
know.
heroes.
We haven't yet got the job that means every comic's just waiting for that one job that means they don't have to go to the fridge.
Yeah, but it's good.
Yeah, it's exciting.
I'm happy. I'm going to go up this year for like a week.
Hey, great.
Yeah, but
Come hang
I'm
out.
happy that I don't have to. I've always kind of approached the Fringe without much planning and thought by the end of the month I'll have a show.
That feels right for you.
That's so. Oh my god.
When is it? August?
July 31st. Michelle's like, is there something I'm supposed to do for the next month?
Should I? It's funny, I was reminded of Darius
Oh,
Davis because he said that he was doing a work in progress. And I said, oh, this is really good for you. You're like way ahead of the game. And he said, yeah, normally I'd wait for July. And I said, Darius, do you remember a few years ago when I was doing a show that was at like 1 a.m. in the News Cafe or something? I got the
Oh my
worst
god, I
lot.
remember that on the end of the bridge.
No.
Yeah.
That cafe,
No,
yeah.
no, the one that's next to the, is it Monkey Barrel?
Oh,
or
City
City
Cafe.
Cafe.
City Cafe.
Yeah.
That's the newsroom.
Oh,
That's it, yeah.
Worst time slot, right? And I remember I'd just come from New York and I sat at the cafe with Darius and I was like, I'd made the poster, I'd done everything, but he was like, what's it about? And I was like, I don't.
Next question, please, Darius.
And I sat there and he just looked at me like, he looked like you when I was telling you about
About the
how, like,
diary?
yeah, he was just like, "Are you serious?" And I was just like scribbling out notes.
It gives
like,
me panic.
frantically going, "Well, it's in a couple of hours," and I guess like it's an hour of talking, and like it's just like loads of different sets, isn't it? As one, and he was like, "I need to leave."
Oh my god! And how did it go?
It went really well, actually.
What?
Yeah, I mean, it went well for me. Nothing happened.
Oh,
I'm gonna,
okay.
like, you're
Edinburgh.
pissing off Catherine. You are pissing
I do.
her off.
No, it just I want to manage your life. I want to like be like a 1970s wife to you. Like
Yeah.
I'm very stressed.
Yeah,
I'm very stressed.
I've got a nice agent now, and I now
Doing what you're
now
doing
I'm
is
looking at
working,
Google
babe.
Maps,
You're fine.
it's
No,
like-
calendar. not
Calendar.
maps. Yeah.
Oh my fucking
Google
God.
Maps is good as well, though. 'Cause you know what street you're on. You know for streety, it's good.
I hate this. Wow. Okay, well, thank you for giving me anxiety. Thanks for
Have you
coming to
got
our
more
podcast.
freckles out of stress? during
Yeah.
this? I got 5 more
It
freckles.
manifests in melanin. I'm like, oh my god, what is going on?
I really enjoyed this.
Oh, is that it? Oh, lovely.
Yeah, you're being sent away now.
wait, before
She is before she starts actual panic attacking.
Before
you are
you-
being sent away.
Before I start making spreadsheets on your behalf, what would you like to promote? You have a TV show coming out.
Yeah. So it's out in America now. It's called The Baby. It's on HBO, but in England it will be on Sky starting from the 7th
it
of
about?
July. It's about my character Natasha ends up with a baby that she doesn't really want, and every time she tries to get rid of it, bad things happen. And it's
Is it pro-life?
No, I mean it
Sounds like a pro-life campaign.
No, I think you'll really like it. It's very queer. It's very female-led. It's a dark comedy horror. So all my kind of favourite
I
genres
love that,
in
yeah.
one.
Sounds great.
And Natasha, the character that I play, is kind of like she's a bit of a dick, but quite endearing and charismatic.
I got a
and-
cousin called Natasha who's like that.
Do you?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, nice. And then I'll be on Backstage with Catherine Ryan. That comes out on Amazon. I
Yes,
think.
please. You're doing
sick.
stand-up on that.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Amazing.
yeah. So I'll be that, and then I'll be doing some festivals, doing stand-up and stuff.
But she may not show up on the right day, and she can't guarantee she won't cancel if there's no train. And to be honest with you, she's giving half her fee away to the guy who's opening for her. So be nice to her if you see her, because she's done a lot to get there. She's probably had an anxiety attack that morning because she didn't really remember what was happening.
I'm
so
pretty good. I don't normally cancel, but I will get there with like looking like a
Are
mentalist.
you doing the Lighting Festival? What's that one called?
Oh, what is it?
What?
Lighting? Something about lighting?
what?
No, maybe I've made it up.
Well, yeah.
Why
I'll
would you
be
add
there.
this?
I don't know.
I'll be
I
there.
don't know.
You probably will be there.
Probably.
Thank you so much for coming on. Where can
You're
people
so
follow you?
welcome. You can follow me on Instagram, which is Michelle DeSwart, MICHELLEDESWARTE.
Tag Michelle and everything.
Yeah,
We'll just find
obviously.
it through
She's the
that.
hottest guest we've ever had. Come on.
Oh my God.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah, the rest of them have been fucking slut
Yeah.
pics.
Nice.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you very much
Thank
for having me.
you.